Greetings, everyone. You're live with YDK, Lily. Mosquitoes. Oh my God, I hate them. But anyway, if you notice, I am standing by security cameras in use. Only reason I'm standing over here is because of the word security. They have breached my brother's security, Robert Sylvester Kelly Sr. They've breached it with the employee at the Federal Bureau of Prisons tapping into his stuff and giving it to bloggers and things of that nature. They breached his security. So I decided to stand by the word security. Don't worry about the cameras in use, even though cameras are in use where he is. However, I'm just here to say to you guys that it's a shame that my brother did not receive justice in New York. However, prayer changes things. So I am really hoping and praying that Chicago trial is way better than New York trial. I hope that the supporters and the fans are a little more humble than they have been. I have not been on the calls, but I have heard about them, and it's a disgrace to our human race, not just the African American, but everyone, okay? Caucasian, Mexican, whatever you are. It's a disgrace when we cannot act accordingly in
Welcome
public.
back to the Totally Unrated
And
channel.
even being
You know
on a
exactly what to
call
do.
that's
Smash
still
that
considered
like
public.
and share the
They
live.
opened up
Shout
the
out to
calls so
YDK
that the
with
public
Lily.
can know what is going on with my brother, Robert Sylvester Kelly Sr., aka Kels. They open it up just so we can know what's going on. But yet we act like a donkey when we get on these calls. Mosquito again. But anyway, so all I'm saying is my brother is a humble person. And if you're going to represent him, and I'm talking about his fans and supporters, you should do it in a humble style. You don't have to be agitated, frustrated, irritated all the time about anything. God has him in his hands. God has the last say so. Those of you out there doing he got 30 years, 30 for 30 and all this and that, and he's going to get 295 years, 195 years, be careful what you say, because that same thing that you dish out upon someone else could actually happen to yourself or a family member of yours. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm not going to be before you long, even though it's not Sunday and I'm not preaching. I'm just speaking. But I love you guys. Despite of what you think about me, despite of what you think about my brother, we both love you. We are going to always love you. As he say, his haters make him greater. And for those of you that are hating, continue to hate then, if that's what you want to do. But just know that God sits high and he looks low. He sees all, knows all, and hears all. So sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around anybody else's. I love you. I ask you to tune in to my YouTube channel, which is YDK with Lily. You guys have a blessed day. I am here with Rated RTV. And he may have something to say, but I just wanted to do this recording. Love you guys, and I'm out.
Welcome back to the Totally Unrated channel. This is the special edition, the re-examination of Robert Kelly, R. Kelly. If you're just now getting here, you know exactly what to do. Smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R Show. Good evening. I think I want to sing to you for a little bit. Do you mind? Do you mind? Now, Tasha, oh, Tasha, you know you did wrong. Tasha, oh, Tasha, you know, you know, you done wrong. Now you say you are innocent, but the truth is you leaked this man's information. Mm. You say you was gonna call him out one by one, but you're still out here on social media having fun. Tasha, oh Tasha, you know, you know, you're wrong. I said, Tasha, ooh, oh, Tasha, you know, you're dead wrong. Now, not only do I have this song in my mind, but I got a song that's online. Now, just the other day, you came out online. You brought this heifer out, and I'm not gonna waste no time. Oh, Tasha, oh, Tasha, you know, you know, you're dead wrong. I said, Tasha, ooh, 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 Tasha, you've been doing this shit. You've been doing it for way too long. Smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R Show.
Look at that hoe over there. Look at her. Damn, she looking scared. Oh, damn. Heels on, nails long, weave all in her hair. Damn. Just left the church house, trick she needs some bread. Oh, God. In the clubhouse, twerking everywhere. Damn. You got me, hoe please, tricking on both knees. I've been popping bottles, you sipping on them 40s, them ODs, them Mickeys. And the night got hickeys, some names Monica, Nikki, or Christine. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I don't you are, T-H-O-T. I don't you are, T-H-O-T. I don't you are, T-H-O-T. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I don't you are, T-H-O-T. You are, T-H-O-T. Cause you ain't got no with me up on the side trying to date for these hoes. I'm not a movie star, I'm rated all these hoes. Rated must be the 13th on Friday or Halloween. Hustle up. Look at that hoe over there. Look at her. Damn, she looking scared. Oh, damn. Heels on, nails long, weave all in her hair. Damn. Just left the church house, trick she needs some bread. Oh, God. In the clubhouse, twerking on them 40s, them ODs, them Nickies. And the night got Hickey, some name Monica, Nikki, or Christine. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. I love you all, T-H-O-T. I love you all, T-H-O-T. I love you all, T-H-O-T. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. I love you all, T-H-O-T. I love you all, T-H-O-T. Cause you ain't got no love with me up on the side trying to date for these hoes. I'm not a movie star, I'm rated all these hoes. Rated must be the 13th on Friday or Halloween. Hustle up.
Now, Tasha, first of all, welcome to the Totally Unrated channel. Welcome to the Rated R show. I noticed that you still you're on your own campaign. You're on your own campaign trail when it comes down to Robert Kelly. And if I'm not mistaken, and I want to say thank you to everyone who tuned into the premiere of the reexamination of Robert Kelly. I appreciate you for tuning into that. If you guys notice in that, you saw some clips in there where you saw Tasha. We're going to do this right here. R. Kelly may be innocent. Yeah. Let's. R. Kelly may be innocent. Yeah. Let me run that back again so you can hear it. R. Kelly may be innocent. Yeah. R. Kelly may be innocent. Yeah. So the question is, what what is your true intentions? What are you doing? What is it that you're trying to prove out here on social media, as we have discovered that it is the power of social media that wants to thrive you guys into this whole thing of spreading these rumors, spreading the gossip. Matter of fact, if you guys tuned into the reexamination premiere, you would have saw a clip in there as she referred to how she actually got R. Kelly's jail records. So let's get back on course on things right quick. Let's get back on course of things right quick. While you're trying to have a little fun, and this is not a back and forth thing, because see, what you guys have done has put this thing in the spotlight to have rapid information. And as we go through this live broadcast, I got some questions that I'm going to throw out there too. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and start with the question right now. As many as I have observed from this galaxy that I'm in, as many has, you know, became a part of the social media groups that I have seen, I am trying to figure out why hasn't anyone shared any real lucrative content showing the lies that these people continue to tell. such as Miss Kibi. You see, it goes back to understanding that you got to use your common sense. And, we're going to have a little educational moment. So, hey, smash that like and share the live, baby. Welcome to the Rated R Show.
Everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
Why would these women say the same thing about you? That you are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress. Why would all these women tell these different stories about you if they were not true? And they don't know each other. That defies logic to me.
Right. Until you hear the explanation. You can start a rumor on a guy like me or a celebrity just like that. All you have to do is push a button on your phone and say, so-and-so did this to me. R. Kelly did this to me. And if you get any traction from that, if you're able to write a book from that, if you're able to get a reality show, then any girl that I had a relationship in the past that it just didn't work out, she can come and say the same exact thing.
Are you blaming this on social media?
I'm talking about the power of social media.
In 2008, R. Kelly was found not guilty on 14.
The power of social media. Now, what prompted you to come out with this interview and consider it a tell-all interview about R. Kelly? When you have clearly came out your mouth and said that he's innocent, you have clearly came out your mouth and said that you obtained his leaked jail records. And what I'm trying to figure out is, where was everyone else's antennas when the news broke that this man's information was leaked? Sounds like legitimate questions to me. Smash that like and share the live. The women in his camp, Kelly. Let me go back to September the 8th, 2021. September the 7th, actually. It was uploaded on the 8th. Check this out. There's something just I mean, I'm just trying to tell you. I mean, what can you say? It's like a television series, like I told you guys before. Now, this is public information, so you guys can go and Google it yourself. You know what I mean? And understand that, it's something that is going on with this case. And it's going to be some people that's involved that's, going to be questioned, investigated or whatnot. What was your antennas at? From the Chicago Tribune, R&B superstar R. Kelly had been locked up at Chicago Federal Jail for 4 months when a popular YouTube personality touted an inside scoop on the singer's turbulent relationship with 2 girlfriends still living in his high-rise apartment. Where were your antennas at? Apparently, wanting to keep the women in his camp, Kelly allegedly had a friend bring $1,500 in cash to Trump Tower to help pay their bills. Is this too direct? Is this too direct? TK said in an exclusive video post to her YouTube. Is this too direct? In 2019, November 2019. One of them, Joycelyn Savage, was angry. We ain't got to go through all that. Is that too of a direct question? Because I find it very, very amusing to see how so many have took a likes to running with the gossip and not sticking with the facts. And the fact remains that this brother's information was leaked and indeed used against him in the court of law. And he has a lawsuit against the United States government, by the way. So with that being said, I'm trying to figure out, why are certain people not sharing this information? The things that has happened, the things that has been done against R. Kelly, especially in the court of law. Fuck the stories, okay? Fuck the stories. And I know some of y'all want to, oh, look what he's been charged with. You know what? Again, even if you understand what he's been charged with and how they abused certain laws to formulate the verdict around him, even that's that is a topic of conversation by itself. But outside of the courtroom, there was an influence, a heavy influence, and it seemed to be a personal interest in sabotaging Robert Kelly's cases. So when you see the clip of YDK with Lily speaking about his information being breached, those things was already discovered from the jump. If I'm not mistaken, at the time, his then attorney made a clear statement that if such happenings had took place, that would move grounds in dismissing any cases against Robert Kelly. And what I can't understand is how people really fueled themselves with getting away with leaking this brother's information, sharing it to people out here online. And it's not just been done with him. This thing has affected other people as well, if you are watching with a wide lens. How are these people getting this information to be speaking on certain situations, especially high profile? The information is too rapid. It's too rapid. And you think no one can really use their common sense to really speak out against that shit? Well, if I am the vessel, God used my voice to let it flow, because it's getting ridiculous. And Tasha, woo, Tasha, you said that you was gonna expose everyone that did this here, but you, you misusing your own voice, your own platform. You're doing this, you're doing that, and you probably might go out there and copycat. But listen, you was wrong. Y'all was wrong. Y'all was wrong. So wrong for that. And you can say what you want to say about me. I don't give a damn about that. See, I gotta call it out and say what I gotta say, tell it like it is. Because you out here playing with people's mental, spiritual. What kind of is this? You've been back, forth and forth. You said that he was innocent. I let you hear your own voice. You said that he was innocent. Damn it. I let you hear your own voice. So what kind of games are y'all playing out here online? Before this Christmas is over, you gonna see that light shine. Don't let me get some Michael Jackson in me, cause I'll make you niggas remember the time. This is the re-examination. And it's about that time. So you brought out somebody the other day speaking about a relationship for what? I guess, as you guys say, for content. Just like I see you guys trying to float the little chocolate baby back out there for content. And the thing of the matter is this, is that every time when it's something close happening with Robert Kelly, especially with a court date or close to his birthday, y'all come out with the shenanigans. I've noticed that. I've noticed it. Is this too direct for you? Because the disrespect has been so loud. I've been watching you from beyond these clouds. You don't know what I know and what I see. And that's the difference between you and me. You better stop playing with me. I told you niggas from the beginning that it was a network. Working with a network, networking with people. Is that too direct for you? I'm tired of the games and deceiving. All these stories you make believing. When at all you try to go against odds. Well, God sent me here to get even. And some of y'all might take it as a joke. Mm. But I know that this shit twists your soul. Is that too direct for you? Now the networks that you've been networking with online to try to turn a blind eye to the things that you've been involved with, Tasha. Let's get to that. You still trying to keep yourself in the shadows of the damage that you brought towards Robert Kelly. So I want you to know that this is the re-examination of Robert Kelly. Because at this point, it doesn't make any sense. See, you can want to do it for the views. I don't care about that. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, baby. It's gonna do what it's gonna do. But you, my friend, you must answer them questions. You keep trying to hide from that, and you want to take yourself on a campaign trail, a smear campaign trail of R. Kelly. You hop on other podcasts and you still bring his name up as topic of conversation, and you're still not trying to, but you openly and boldly admit that you helped put him in jail. Yes. You're very bold. You're very, very bold, very loud. I don't know if it's the wine or what. I don't know what it is. But let me tell you something. That's nothing to brag about. Because see, diving into your background, I understand that you seem to be out on bail yourself. And for quite some time. It seemed like you was used as a case study. Because you are a public figure. You've made a name for yourself. But let's keep that shit all the way real. After discovering the landscape of your background, it seems like the government definitely could use your assistance on how to navigate when it comes down to the messy drama and the gossip, especially when it comes down to, the cases of people like the R. Kellys of the world, the Diddy's of the world. You have went on and on and on about so many people, especially men. And you want to know something? I'm going to make this so deeper. I'm going to go so deeper with it because some of you ladies have really gotten out of hand, especially the ones who come on social media with this more than powers to be type of personality, as if no one can really check you. And this is with all due respect. But I come to understand and realize that some of the women get passes, you know, as it pertains to, messy drama and scandals. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it real. Since you wanted to be on the rumor mill and you have interviewed so many people, bringing people's personal lives and personal business out here on social media, why is it that you don't give that same energy to someone like a Jada Pinkett Smith, someone who brought her own drama to a platform about her entanglements? It seems like women gets a pass on those things as certain movements started emerging, such as the Me Too movement and other movements out there. I'm not understanding how the man is being targeted on certain things and certain females is getting a pass. And when it comes down to topic of conversation on your platforms, you don't even really talk about. You don't talk about the things that some of these women do out here. And I'm not saying that you should, but I just think that it's a lot of emphasis towards men, and it's been a whole lot of men bashing on social media, and you got people being targeted and all kinds of stuff, and it's not making a bit of sense, especially when you see certain conversations being brought to the internet involving a female that has been in some entanglements. But they go on like ain't nothing happened. La da 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 da. Twerking and everything. They twerking and everything. Like ain't nothing happened. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. I just some of you want to get in your feelings and try to make your feelings facts. And I'm trying to tell you, you can't do that. It's no way. It's no way. And there's got to be some self accountability. It's got to be some self accountability. When you look at the landscape of a Robert Kelly situation, and we could talk about some other situations too, but when you look at the landscape of Robert Kelly's situation, all of that shit is personal shit, personal feelings. And let me tell you something. Everybody's next. You understand what I'm saying? The government should have never launched an investigation on that man based off scripted, a scripted. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? I don't know how this is crazy. This is crazy. And the thing about it is, it's like it's an effect. You see it happening right in front of our eyes once again. You know, we see it. We see it. Okay? But the thing, the nature of the thing is this. What you have to use your comments of why is this happening? What is triggering this? Who is assisting this? When you look at when you use your common sense and you look at the re-examination of Robert Kelly's situation and everything where it's in place down to where he is in the appeal courts, highest courts of the land, no decisions have been made yet. But he also has a lawsuit against the United States government. Mr. President, that comes to me right now. Mr. President has a lawsuit against media outlets. I mean, how ironic. Mr. President, I understand that, you know, he's got his own legal things going on within the government, and a lot of people is in a frenzy about it. A lot of black people in a frenzy about it. You know, when it comes down to, you know, him being a convicted felon and elected as president and all that. You know, I'm not into all the political things. I'm not. I'm really not. But what I do know, I can use my common sense to know. This is what I can use my common sense to know. This nigga right here, the bald nigga right here, that nigga right there, that nigga right there, and his little buddy too, but that nigga right there, that bald nigga, who could help orchestrate or direct schemes and scams? It seems like him. Seems like he's been a professional at it. So when you think about the things that has happened in the course of the years and in the landscape of certain people, I mean, who told these people to collect money on the behalf of R. Kelly? Who told these people? See, when I think about the network working with the networks, networking with people, I think about how the truth and the facts are really out here about what really happened to R. Kelly. And what I can't understand is the people who claim to be supporting R. Kelly like that don't even be sharing it. They don't even talk about it. They act like it's not even there. They come online and try to distract you with a weird ass fucking story about being in a fucking cotton club or fucking being at a twerk contest or some bullshit. Or fucking being infatuated with being a fucking family member. Some old weird shit. Is this too direct for you? Because it's time to cut the shit. It really is. It really is. And it's roasting time. I'm trying to tell you, the oven is on 314. Shout out to my homie Big Pie. It's getting warm. It's time to roast because some of you are being silly and you're making yourself look foolish even more and more and more to where everything is in question. Everyone is next. Because even some of you media outlets, You're in question too. You're in question too. Because some of you reported on the foolishness and the same facts that little old me reported on, letting the world know that Mr. Kelly's information was leaked. You failed to report on. So either we're going to get with the program now, or maybe y'all was a part of the program as well when it comes down to the smear campaign. And if so, that's cool, because this is the campaign and the campaign continues. Is this too direct for you? So many lies. And I'm trying to tell you, the fully exposed is what you are. What I need people to get on the program with is understanding the true facts. It's out here, and all you got to do is share that shit. See, when I don't see that happening, it makes me feel like there's another agenda. And what's that agenda rated R? They trying to milk the well dry. They might even try to make you cry. Milk the well dry. They'll try to make you cry. They'll put it on TV. Turn it into a movie. Try to make it cry. Try to make you cry. Ain't no at this point, if you true believer in love and forgiveness, at some point you have to take a stand against the foolishness. And that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Is that too direct for you? I hear some people still in their thoughts and their feelings about Robert Kelly on certain situations, on certain topics, and I still have to use my common sense and understand that we're no one of us is in the business or in the room to judge anything. Forgiveness has to kick in if you have any type of ill will. But one thing I do know and I understand is that Robert Kelly's situation and others like him is really throwing a lot of eye openers out there onto what's really going on in the inner communities. You know, some of the shit that's really going on with our families and relatives out here. See, you want to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation about that. Because see, the thing that I can't understand is that you have some of these people who come out here online bringing this gossip and this rumor shit, but they ain't bringing their personal shit out here, is they? Is this too direct for you? I just want to know, is it? Is it too direct? You want to have a conversation about the shit that's going on in the inner communities around our country as you are listening to some of these public figures bash some of these high profile people? And I just can only imagine that the high profile situations sheds light into the inner communities that these problems are actually happening. Do you really want to have a conversation? Just like when it comes down to relationship situations, dealing with the the former, the missus. It doesn't make any type of sense to go back and forth, teeter-totting with yourself about a man that you're not even with. All these stories, you've been a part of Hollywood and you showed the whole world that you was moving on, happily married. But you decided to go against your ex-husband. Someone either made you do it, or I'm going to use my common sense as it pertains to the interview you gave when you first came out. You was upset about being mentioned in a book. And I just can't help but to notice that everything that's going on around Robert Kelly's situation is all formulated off of a fucking book some way, somehow. Even to the former road manager. So do you really want to have a real conversation? I know they in the bushes. The people that assisted what seemed to be the government and within the social media world, um, um, at this point, it's kind of easy to see who those people were. Is this? I just want to. Is this too direct? Is this too direct? It can't be too direct because it's definitely some people that have turned themselves into bloggers slash journalists, whatever they want to put a title on themselves as, that played a part of Robert Kelly's cases being sabotaged by the leaked information. Do y'all want to have a real conversation about this? Or do y'all want to keep pussyfooting around? See, Miss Kelly, Miss Lee, I don't know what you want to go by. It just doesn't make no damn sense how you come out like that and using, other resources to make claims when I'ma show you you.
Do you intend to take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love her, to honor her, to protect her, through sunshine and rain alike, until death shall separate you both?
I do.
Drea, do you intend to take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband? And do you pledge before God and these men and women to be a loving and true wife through sunshine and rain alike, until death shall separate you? If you do,
I do.
say you did.
Truth is, which camera do I look directly into?
Let's see.
My truth is, Robert, you don't get to tell my story. That is my truth. You should have never put me in your book. And if you're going to put me in your book, then you're going to tell the truth in the book. You don't get to tell people that we got divorced because I had a problem with being a stay-at-home mom. In your mind, you always have this idea of how it's going to go and what it's going to look like, but nobody ever describes the feeling.
Oh, congratulations.
After 2 marriages, but 1 wedding, I'll never have to walk into a room again and feel invisible. I'll be seen and I'll be known as Brian McKee's wife. And that's an awesome feeling.
Either you eating crack or smoking dog food. I need to know what you on, because I'm trying to figure out how was you stay at home when you was over in Hollywood doing that. And then you come out here with an outrageous story and you've been pumping the public. And I figure that, like, at this point right here, using my common sense, if all this shit really happened to you, you should have been the #1 government star witness in the damn case. They shouldn't need no damn participants from no damn documentary and some shit like that. You niggas has been running game and playing games. And I want you to know that I ain't playing no games with you. This is you.
It's your truth. Well, my truth is, which camera do I look directly into?
Let's see.
My truth is, Robert, you don't get to tell my story. That is my truth. You should have never put me in your book. And if you're going to put me in your book, then you're going to tell the truth in the book. You don't get to tell people that we got divorced because I had a problem with being a stay-at-home mom. We got divorced because I was no longer going to sit and be violated. What he did to me was criminal. Domestic violence is a crime. So you don't get to write a book and totally dismiss the turmoil and hell I've been through. And then we're gonna sugarcoat it and just say, oh, because she didn't want to be a stay-at-home mom, you know, that's why we started arguing and fighting. Well, I asked her if she didn't love me anymore. She threw a ring into the pond. No, I threw a ring into the pond because there's not enough housekeepers, Maybachs, sharks, private planes, jets that's gonna allow me to continue to let you abuse me. That's what you put in your book. You put the truth in your book, not what you want people to know.
Drea, for women who
Look at that hoe over there. Look at her. Damn, she looking scared. Oh, damn. Heels on, nails long, weave all in her hair. Damn. Just left the church house. Trip, she needs some bread. Oh, God. In the clubhouse, twerking everywhere. Damn. You got me, hoe, please. Tricking on both knees. I've been popping bottles. You sipping on them 40s, them 40s, them Nickies. And tonight got hickeys. Some names, Monica, Nikki, or Christine. I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You are T-H-O-T.
It's Tall Young Radio, baby.
I don't give a fuck what you think about me.
Is this too direct for you?
Cause you ain't got no with me up on the side trying to date for these hoes. I'm not a movie star, I'm rated all these hoes. Must be the 13th on Friday or Halloween. Hustle up.
Is this too direct for you? So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. You hop on a podcast. At that time, it was a startup podcast. Okay. Let me show you how a network work with a network and network with people right quick. I know you don't like me. I don't give a fuck what you think about me. So somehow you formulated your comeback towards your ex-husband by reading this book, because I know most of you ladies like to have book clubs and shit. So y'all then came together and you said, you know what? I'm gonna get this nigga. Pandemic and shit is about to start happening and everything, you know. The landscape of media was changing. You conjured to come out here and tell people that a man cannot tell your story. And what he did to you was domestic violence. And it was criminal. But what I can't understand is, and maybe you can help me understand, y'all who is in, watching me, viewing me, listening to me right now. If it was so criminal, why the fuck did you not go to the police yourself? Why isn't that you ain't got no charges yourself? I mean, do you think everybody is boo-boo the fool? So I look at this like this. You've been laying back in the shadows directing this media shit, this landscape against your ex-husband because you have the experience of being in Hollywood. I mean, let's just keep it real. You do. Because it doesn't make any type of sense to go and be a part of a Hollywood production showing the world that you have moved on in a marriage and then dip back to your ex-husband. I mean, that is just silly as fuck. And then have a trail of women to come with the same similar fucking stories? I mean, who the fuck wrote the script is what I want to know. Who wrote the script? Because even some of the scripts that's been written out here and been performed out here on social media, out here on YouTube and shit, even that shit is janky and watered down as hell. I mean, the stage fights, the fucking bullshit content with the chocolate baby girl claiming to be somebody's daughter. And she's somebody's daughter, but you don't see no damn R. Kelly in that damn. You don't get the fuck out of here. We don't even have to call Miss Cleo to see that. But y'all out here promoting this shit. It's a network working with a network. And yes, you need to be called out because you are a part of the problem, the systematic problem of brainwashing people with this bullshit. Is this too direct for you? I'm just asking a question. Is it? How is it that everything got leaked? about Robert Kelly in forms of telephone calls. It was a recording between one of the fathers and a wannabe manager talking about how they were going to bring more people to surface to make more money. How did all of that land out here on social media, but not in the courtroom? We're in holiday season. If you guys, again, took a peek at that Reexamination premiere, the beginning of it started off with Robert Kelly's properties being robbed in Georgia. The same properties they somehow was able to get a film production in there to shoot part of their docuseries. I mean, is anybody using their common sense? And let me talk to them people in them groups. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? Now I know that some of y'all, most of y'all support R. Kelly. But some of y'all probably really don't know what happened to R. Kelly. Mm. There's information, y'all, about R. Kelly. And I'm in a good space now to show y'all what happened to R. Kelly. See, you had them fools out there staging debates. Oh, and the truth was already put out here, and they kept on playing in your face. You had a cousin, a mentee, and a host of others that claim to be a represent. Oh Lord. Mm. But I got a question. I got to question one of them because they was on a platform with this lady on my screen and she never asked her how she got that information. How did you get that information? How the hell you say you reppin' R. Kelly when this woman right here used this information as a weapon? But y'all hopped up out there on her platform and you never asked her that damn question. Is this too direct for you? Is this time? Is this time Is it too direct for you? Mm, mm, mm. Listen, listen. How did the government witness land on a YouTuber's footsteps? Mm. But come to find out, he's an informant, and he even leaked himself. Mhm. All that information is out here, y'all. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's holiday roasting season, and I'm about to blaze, y'all. Oh, ooh, ooh. I'm not doing this for no clout, no. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm just trying to help save some souls. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Y'all made this thing so dirty and filthy. Mm. And y'all gonna feel me. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all was so wrong. Y'all was so wrong. Y'all was so wrong. Y'all was so wrong. Oh, yeah. The fact of the matter, some of y'all was go along, get along. Mm. Is this too direct for you? If you got the shoe, wear it. Mm. You niggas was wrong. You niggas was wrong. Oh, you might want to sip on some wine. Oh, but I think that shit done got to your mind. Mm, mm, mm. If you feel me, if you feel me, type free R. Kelly. Oh, type it, free R. Kelly. These people done lied to you. They lied to you. We wouldn't be right here, right now, talking about it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. I know some of y'all may think this is crazy. Uh, but we talking about the king of R&B, the nigga that sung half on a baby. And I'm not quite pressed. Oh no. But we in a good space to unstress this mess. Mm. Oh, Tasha, you told viewers in the past that you would take down certain videos, but you just been showing your ass. That stunt you pulled just the other day. Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit ain't cool, and you just need to go away. Lawsuit after lawsuit, I done seen it, they done report it, but somehow you keep on coming out here extorting. Oh, oh, is this too direct for you? All that weird shit y'all doing, it just ain't cool. Oh no, oh no, yeah, yeah. Mm. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is the Reexamination, and we just getting started. Cause some of y'all is retarded, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it just like it is. Oh, now when it comes down to the landscape of a relationship, the natures of a relationship, it always seems to be a confrontation. Some of the landscapes that we see in our urban community, in our urban households, as it pertains to relationships, there's always seemed to be some type of friction. And that friction always seems to reflect on trust. It can reflect on uh, 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 past experiences. It can be a reflection on anything that can spark a negative interest. That's why it is very important to have a close relationship with God. And I know this is not to challenge anybody's relationship with God, but a lot of people who claim to walk in the image of God and consider themselves Christ-like, they don't understand the dynamics of love. Love is very, very powerful. It's a powerful substance to where love can turn into hate. And as you can see, there there's different levels, and a lot of people like to use words to cover up things. Manipulation. What's the new term they everybody like? Narcissistic behavior. And I think a lot of people use that term and use that word very loosely because if you had to look in the nature of humankind, most people probably have a touch of that narcissistic behavior. And not saying that that is um a bad thing, because sometimes being direct is what allows you to drive your accomplishments and your success. So when people use the term narcissistic, sometimes I think it's being thrown out there and being misused. Because when you look at the foundations of many people's success, if you want to use a person's personality or their drive or their image, or whatever it is that makes their brand go, if you want to try to fit the term narcissistic in there, then you are really lost within yourself. Because if there's a narcissistic behavior that has been a very, very eyesore to me, is the narcissistic behavior that's been happening on social media. I mean, you can't get no more narcissistic than that. People who are just driving and forcing certain information down your throat that you don't know if it's true or not. You see how I just flipped and reversed that analogy, narcissistic? Because, see, many people want to use that term and try to victimize themselves on that term to shield themselves from someone's success or to try to take a piece of someone's success. And I've noticed that seems to be the latest money grab. And I say that's a low blow too. It's one hell of a way to take a piece of somebody's success, especially if you ain't just earn it. You know what I mean? And then you come out with malicious stories and then the headlines and things like that. You don't think that that's not narcissistic? So you don't want to have a conversation. Is this too direct for you? I'm just asking a question. Is it too direct? The narcissistic behavior is the rapid information that you see. The narcissistic behavior is the ongoing personal stories that are being interviewed on certain people's platforms. That's narcissistic behavior. Do anybody agree with that? Is this too direct for you? This is narcissistic. This is narcissistic behavior, especially when you have already claimed the man's innocence. When you've claimed the man's innocence and you said that you're about speaking the truth and you never brought truth to your platform about what happened to R. Kelly, but you was a part of his information being leaked and spread it amongst communities online. That is narcissistic behavior. So I know I know that some people, want to try to hide in their feelings. You've already made your history. You lied. So, in the rebuilding and the creation of a new history, we must all understand that the light and the truth will prevail as it pertains to the brother Robert Kelly. And I'm just trying to tell you right now, the re-examination of R. Kelly is going to be lit. Do you understand? And if you haven't checked out that premiere, go back and check it out. It's on both channels. You know what I'm saying? Because some of you need to get up to speed. And I still, again, I want to know, to some of the administrators of those groups, why haven't you shared that information in your groups about what happened to R. Kelly? Is this too direct? Is this too direct for you? As a matter of fact, the people that were acting as if they were so close to Robert, I mean, they were like a pair of draws to his ass. They didn't even share information. I'm talking about without bashing people, without going back and forth, without debating, without any of that. Why haven't those people shared what really happened to R. Kelly? Huh? Is this too direct? I mean, I just want to know. I mean, is it too direct for you? If not, we gonna carry on. We gonna carry on for sure. Because the campaign continues. I mean, I don't know. Some of y'all have done so much and so much quite damage towards people who are truly supporting R. Kelly. And I think about the people who claimed that they supported R. Kelly and the type of drama that they brought. You know what I'm saying? Like, what what was that about? It had absolutely nothing to do with freeing R. Kelly. Because that was the mission, right? That was supposed to have been the overall number one mission. But I couldn't help but to notice that some of the same individuals, they happen to be laying in bed with the government. They kind of created some headlines for themselves. And we can go to Google, baby. We can go to Google. Because those is facts, Jack. Now, you even had some foolish people trying to tell you, oh, Google is not fake. Google is fake news. You can't believe Google. I mean, if you use your common sense and go to the, you know, um, national publication websites where some of these articles are, you can read it for yourself, okay? So, how is it that some of the people that claim to be representing Robert Kelly, they end up creating headlines for themselves in the news that had nothing to do with R. Kelly, but their drama, they brought drama to the forefront and also seemed to have been a part of the leaked information. Do y'all really want to have a discussion? Let me drop my link. Let me see if somebody is bold enough to come on the panel and open the conversation up, because I mean it seemed like, a lot's been said, and it seemed like people are having a infatuation with being misled. I mean, it's time to feed the public the truth, right? Let's see if anybody is bold enough to hit that link. Till then, what I want you to do is understand that these people indeed leaked his information. Indeed leaked his information. Hey, take a smoke break, man.
Hope you got your overnight bag. You cool with your override ass. Hair done, nails done, smell good. Sophisticated conversation, but you still hood. Don't have to ask for the head game. Bend that ass over, let the bed bang. You make me wanna leave the one I'm with and start a new relationship with you. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Petty shit, you laugh at. Ain't afraid to tell a player, hey, the bag back. Yeah, if I'm your nigga, then represent. Not good doing everything separate. Tell me how you feel, don't hide that. Tell me how you feel when you ride that. Candlelight, then the fresh cooked shrimp. Moscato on ice, take a few sips. Smoke something, drink something. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me, girl. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Don't worry, cause tonight it's on me. Smoke something, drink.
What it do? What it do? What it do? You tuning in to the Totally Unrated channel, baby. It's the re-examination of R. Kelly.
I love you, Benji.
Have I been a little direct to you? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry, because I'm super serious. Let's go. I got the link in the chat. I got the link in the chat, man. These people lying, man. I said these people lying to you, man. I'm about to roll up something. I got the link in the chat. You know, so many things has happened to that brother that um, certain outlets have failed to cover, have failed to talk about. They've put more focus and emphasis on the alleged uh, storytellers and never brought information about what happened to R. Kelly. Sexy May,
Hi, Radar. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, I came up here for because what you were saying was true, and then about some of the peoples that was fighting for Mr. Kelly, the true fighters that was for him, the other ones that claimed they was fighting for him got to talking about the true fighters, sending them to jail, talking about them like a dog on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Which instead of all that drama that they was doing, they could have been putting that energy in trying to help Mr. Kelly. You see what I'm saying? And I've
Right,
been going through this ever since YouTube started about Mr. Kelly. I've been on there ever since. But then I left YouTube because it became to be too much drama.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just left YouTube alone. And
You know,
then
the thing about it is, I've noticed that, you know, when the YouTube land is so weird, it's a
it's
weird
toxic.
space. It's very toxic, and to me, you know, we all, to anybody who's a content creator or has a platform, you know, you should have a responsibility to, you know, your own situation. And I mean, I know that some people look at the, you know, YouTube as entertainment, just like any other platform, but at the same time, you know, you have a responsibility into, you know, doing one thing. And if the mission ultimately, like I was saying before you came home, if the mission is to free R. Kelly, ultimately free R. Kelly,
Right,
that's the number one statement. Free R. Kelly,
right.
just like you have before, free Bill Cosby, free Tory Lanez, or anybody else. You know what I'm saying? If that is the
Mm-hmm.
ultimate mission, then there shouldn't been any room to having any type of stage debates when you have information out there letting the people know that this brother's information was leaked. That's the reason why I question that, you know, to a lot of people. Where was the
Right.
antennas at when this brother's trial was going on in New York and
Mm-hmm.
the media released that his information was leaked? Why wasn't that talked about more? Why
Right.
wasn't that a topic of conversation from the bigger platforms all the way down to YouTube?
Right.
At this point, you have no other choice but to use your common sense to say that it was a get along, go along, get along situation to sabotage this brother's chances at his cases.
And that's exactly what it was. And I wasn't a content creator. I was the mod for a certain channel,
Mm,
right? Through the whole trial and everything. And the person I modded for, they attacked her too. You know what I'm saying? And then they just kept attacking, kept attacking her. Because I guess they didn't like what and she went to the whole trial the whole time. She was in New York for that whole trial.
right,
And I'm just gonna tell you her name, Just Jazz. I was her mom for the whole thing.
right.
And they attacked her family. You know what I'm saying? But she stayed firm down with it. I got to give her that.
Right.
But then I had to leave YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do the toxicness. That's just too much for me.
And
You know.
I definitely understand that it can be toxic nature. That's the reason why you gotta You kind of gotta have tough skin to walk through, situations that have totally been disrespectful. The disrespect has been very loud as it pertains to Robert Kelly's situation, and some of
Mhm.
the people that have put themselves, in the center of attention. You have to question their true integrity, their true intentions. Like, I have to
Right.
keep it real. Let's just keep this shit real right quick. Hold on for a minute. Let me put this on the screen.
Right.
This woman right here brought a lot of information out on YouTube and social media about Robert
Yes,
Kelly.
she did. Mhm.
But you want to know the flip side about it? The flip side
Mhm.
about it is you had some people who claim that they were on Robert Kelly's side and was representing him appear on this woman's platform,
Yeah.
and they never questioned her about how she got this man's information.
And I know exactly who you talking about. I do. And one of the main persons that claimed they worked for him too. I ain't gonna say no names, but yeah, they claimed they worked for him and everything. Mhm. Mhm.
So when I say am I too direct, when I say it's a network working with a network, it's true. It's true.
Mhm.
And the thing about it is, like, you know, this thing has boiled over now. Mr. Robert Kelly has been incarcerated since 2019. He's been convicted and sentenced, as we all know. But when it comes down to the actual things that has happened to Robert Kelly, the information is out there, right?
Mhm.
So why isn't that information being shared? Why isn't that information being talked about more? Why is it more emphasis on the gossip and rumor shit versus the things that has happened to this brother?
Right. Mhm. But
And
as
it's
far
so
as Tasha K go, her day gonna come. Her day is coming actually, cause all that she doing out here on these peoples and everything, she don't think her day gonna come. It's gonna come. That's what she got to know.
I just think that it's sick. It's very sick to know that this woman has claimed this brother's innocence, and also made it seem like she was gonna address the situation, and maybe even be apologetic about it, but still all this time been running with the shenanigans.
Sit down before you break my table, and we gonna have a problem. Excuse me, and don't get back up. Right. And just like them parents used her. Mm-hmm. Somebody was helping the parents and all that, but they used you and talked about you like a dog afterwards.
Well, they all in the same area to be able to network with each other. That's the reason why, it's very, very simple to me to know that they're in a call's reach, within a drive, miles away from each other, to make some of this stuff happen like that. Like I said, she the one who is bragged. Mm. Not only her, you had a federal informant who has been online for the past few years, who has bragged, his voice is online, who has bragged about how he witness tampered a government witness. Like, come on, let's get
I
with the
know who you
program.
talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And my thing with that is I can understand how this person trying to take him down, take Robert down, but some of R. Kelly supporters chill with him, talk to him, debate with him, friends with him, and all that.
That there's Does that make any bit of
It
sense?
don't make no sense to me at all. I couldn't be friends with the enemy. I couldn't.
How you so quick to let people know how close of a relative you are with a person, but
Right.
you're not sharing lucrative information to let people know what happened to them.
Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. That is
And we
so true.
still ain't got the album yet.
Not at all. Mm-mm.
These people been playing, and let me run people down a timeline right quick.
Okay.
Some of these similar things have happened to Robert. If you understand his career and how things mounted up legal wise around um, certain times in his career, and you can date that all the way back to the early 2000s, right when he was getting ready what people hope to be the album of the century, the best of both worlds. Just keeping it real. Scandals broke out, uh, charges come, courts, all those things was happening. But all at the same time, the legal fight was on his side, and they handled the things. They went through the forensics and all those things. That's the reason why you want to know what's crazy and what's weird. I'm gonna tell you what's weird. Robert Kelly could have definitely been out way before now if
Hmm.
people truly had access to his previous trial.
Right.
His previous trial could have definitely been a clear example to the public to show how much corruption was being done on the behalf of the government for them to even be going against him anyway. Not
Hmm.
having that trial accessible to people's discretion to use their common sense even more. It allowed people to shift the focus on things like the docu-series and things like that. And again, the government had no reason basing a investigation off of a scripted televised network show.
But I think they wanted Robert anyway because they couldn't get him from that first trial, though. Because
And
he
that,
won that first trial, so they figure out another way to get him, and that's how they got him.
and I feel like this is my thing right here. When you have people out on record speaking about how they know that, and they know that people lied on this man, and
Hmm.
they lied, and they went on the television network and they lied. Why wasn't that information used in the court of law is what I'm not understanding. Was his
Hmm.
first legal team and the attachment of the legal team, was they
Hmm.
purposely misrepresenting Robert? Because if you looked at the latest installment of Survivor R. Kelly, they basically broke it down as if his situation was a case study.
Right. I feel they
So,
used him for an example.
right.
Hmm.
So,
Yep.
it's a lot to be talked about, and I feel like having a real thorough conversation about this is it needs to be had because some of these some of these people are trying to emerge again. They're trying to
Yeah.
emerge again with remix stories.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not making any sense. It's not making any
Not at
sense at
all.
all.
Mm-mm. But I feel, and this is just my honest opinion, I feel when he go through this time, he's gonna come home. And I feel this is just something for God. This is just something. that God's showing him that I got you off the first time, and this time I get you off. You better. He's going to learn this time. You see what I'm saying? Even though it had to go this way, if we're going to talk about the Bible wise now,
Yeah,
it
and I
had to
mean,
go
and
this
it's
way for him to see
right.
that, you know what I'm saying? So I feel he's going to come home this time, and I think he done learned the lesson this time. You see
Well,
what I'm
the
saying?
on-
He's
the
going to
only
win this. He going to win this appeal, though.
oh yeah, you have no. I mean, at this point right here, with the amount of information that has been put out there to show the corruption and
Yeah,
the tainted things, all of
yeah,
that right there is enough for me to know. It's just the fact of not understanding why certain individuals are really holding back with sharing that information to the public to
hmm,
let people know that this is what really happened to this brother. Like,
yeah,
fuck the story. Let me tell you something. When it come down to them stories, when you get paid for a story and you don't go to the police,
yeah.
you just look foolish and you sound foolish.
That part. Yeah. Because my thing is, all this happened to me. I'm going to go to the police. That's just the bottom line. And remind you, I don't live in Chicago now, but I am from Chicago. If all this happened to me, I'm going to go to the police because I would have to tell my story eventually, but I need some paperwork behind it, though.
But here's
And
the
why
number one.
people's not understanding that? That
Here's the
nobody
number
have
one
no
question.
paperwork. Everybody going by he say, she say shit. Excuse my language.
Here's
It's
the
some he
here's
say, she say bullshit.
It really is.
Turn
But
that TV down.
here's the real question of the night. The question of the night is who orchestrated, who authorized those officers to download and leak this brother's information. And now here we are in 2024. And of course, most of y'all know who the officer A name is and all that. But it's some people that's attached to that. So it's some people that's attached to that. And my whole thing is you're trying to blow it off as if it don't mean nothing. Because the fact of the matter is this. Not only has it happened to Robert Kelly, but we can see with our own eyes that it has happened and is happening to selective other individuals as well. So my whole thing is people who think that that shit is cool. Well, I, I know that when it comes down to government officials, that at some point you have to understand that you are committing treason. I mean, I don't know why people think that that shit is not uh feasible, but those are facts. It's just the fact that that doesn't really get exercised like that in this country. But the shit that has been happening to people, especially to Robert Kelly, that's like committing treason. It really is. So I'm trying to tell you, man, a lot of people is trying to overlook the things that has happened to this brother. So is this too direct for you? Who who orchestrated, who authorized this brother's information to be downloaded and leaked? or sold? Huh? Let's get to the real direct questions. Because it definitely happened. Because if it didn't, it wouldn't be a lawsuit. This is the re-examination of R. Kelly. And let me tell you something. It's all go, baby. It's all go. It's okay. It's okay. I kind of figured you did. I appreciate you for coming on here and speaking your piece and your mind. And I know it's some people that's in the bushes tuning in. I just want to let you know everybody's next because you shouldn't have did what you did. You shouldn't have did what you did. And it's a shame that you got to get called out like that. But you're going to get called out like that. Each and every one of you. So the oven is still on 314. Shout out to Big Pie. The oven is still on 314, baby. And we just getting warmed up. So you know, I hope you guys enjoyed and understand that it was all a lie. They lied to you. And I'm trying to tell you right now, it's all go, no stop. Till next time, baby. I hope y'all have a good night. And go check out that re-examination of R. Kelly. It's here on the Totally Unrated channel, and it's on the other channel. This is rated R as well. Check it out. Educate yourself. Till next time. It's Free R. Kelly. The campaign continues, baby. Tasha. Oh, Tasha. You know that you were dead wrong.
You're saying everything they said in that documentary about you is not true.
They are lying on me.
You are supporting a pedophile.
Black girls matter.
Nothing good about me. I'm just a child molester. The devil. Oh! Come on, guys. As long as my breath is going in and out, you know, I try to, even when I get ready to complain, I think about that and I say, you know what? I ain't gonna even say nothing. I just breathe, baby. I breathe on these niggas, you heard me? 20-some women trapped in my house in the basement in Atlanta. Well, first of all, my house in Atlanta doesn't even have a fucking basement. This is my story. The only thing I could do is say what's real and say what's on my heart and give it to y'all like y'all want it. You want the truth. You ain't even got an education. You didn't even graduate from high school. You don't even really read, you know, and all of this old shit they told me. And I started believing that shit, man. Just something in me kept calling and shit. My heart was pumping this shit. It was pumping this shit. Hey fans, how y'all doing? It's your boy Kels. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me for the last 30 years of my career. I'm very appreciative of that, and just you guys have kept me humble, kept me grounded, and kept me putting out this music for you guys. You guys inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do it until you say don't do it no more. Don't say that though. If I met your daughter and I took your daughter out and she was of age, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Everybody, put your hands to the sky.
You ain't got no money? Shit. Sue R. Kelly.
Mute R. Kelly.
You are controlling, that you are abusive, that you tell women when to eat, when to go to the bathroom, when they can sleep, where they can dress.
I know y'all know that shit is ridiculous, but the crazy shit is motherfuckers, stupid motherfuckers want to believe this shit.
This shouldn't be happening.
Every level there's another devil. Whoever you are right now looking at me in my eyes, look in my fucking eyes, okay? I don't give a fuck about this fame shit. I'm a real motherfucker. My main goal is to unconfuse the world about R. Kelly. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready, yeah. I'm ready to say what I feel. Keep it real. Say what I feel. You don't know me. You ain't never been in my house. You ain't never been in my bedroom. So you cannot judge me.